In today's video, I'm using book pages and I've added paint to my 15 items. So I will be using paint in this video. And so stay tuned for book pages. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and in today's video we're going to use book pages. I have taken out book pages from this book, The Mountain Can Wait. And so we're going to do some ideas using book pages. So today I'm adding to my 15 that book and some paint. Okay, so when you add paint or ink or pens, that means you can use any of your pens, any of your paint, any of your ink of the same kind. Now ink, like stamp ink, okay, stamp pad ink. Paint, it's like acrylic paint. If you're doing watercolors, you get watercolors. You don't get paint in general, okay? I know, but that's because you could buy a package of paints. And literally, I have a package of Bella paints over there from Home Depot that I could use. So I'm going to use my new paintbrushes from Dollar Tree today. I really am liking these a lot. So, okay, so the first thing that we can do is we can use a book page. So I'm going to use this one here. But remember, you can use your almost clear book pages. We have to do 3 book page elements. 3 book page elements. So for the first one, I'm just going to cover the white area, or the words, with paint. Okay? Just covering the words with paint. Just like that. And I did this, I used pages that were like this in the Peacock journal that I made a couple years ago, actually. Okay, so you can just go ahead and cover your words just like that. Ta-da! Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let that dry. And we are going to go ahead. So we're kind of doing 2 things here. We're doing paint, using paint in a journal, and we are going to be using book pages. But the element that we need to use is the book pages. Okay, so I know that my little book that I'm doing is a little bit smaller than that, so I'm cutting that off, and I'm going to fold it over, and I am actually going to make a page. Okay, so just taking your book page and making a page. Now you could do the same thing with a page that has writing on it. Okay, so same thing, you could do it with a page that has writing on it, and there you go. And if you were going to add a photograph or something like that, that's going to be fine. Again, there's usually a couple of blank pages in a book. And so I am taking advantage of the fact that there are probably a couple of blank pages in a book. And I am going to do one of my favorite things, which is I'm going to decorate my page with my paint. Okay. And I know, I'm surprised I haven't done this earlier this time. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put our 2 greens. So this time I have from Serum Coat, Green Isle. I don't know what happened to the ones I normally use, so we're using some different ones this time. This one is Mint Green from Craft Smart. Okay, so you see, so basically a really light green, a dark green, and then here I have a red by Folk Art. Cardinal red. Okay, so we'll put the cardinal red in there. Ooh, looks like I'll be doing some DIY after this because I've got a lot of paint. Okay, so now for this I want a paintbrush that is kind of messed up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and this one got put away, looks like, with paint still on it. Shame on you, Julie. You guys, I don't like water to be in my craft room. It's just something I grew up with. You were not allowed to have water, drinks, and things in my dad's office, and it's just, I think it's instilled in me. But I've spilled on things and ruined them and before in my lifetime, and I just don't want to take that chance. I do use a large coffee cup that's really heavy to hold, like if I have a drink in here. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to use this as my little blotter. Okay, so we use this as the little blotter. Okay, and I want to get it down to where it's like that. Okay, and you may have seen this before, especially if you've been here since July, because I did do this in July. And I'm just going to decorate the side of this page, okay, with some holly. So there's that one. Let's go ahead and fold this one also. And maybe up in the corner. Okay, there, just like that. Then we're going to take some of the light colored. We'll go ahead and now we're going to add the light. Yeah, see the other one I use has more yellow in the green. So it is obviously different. But well, I can't even imagine where they could be. They should be right here, or they should be in the paint area, and they're not. Okay, so that gives me 2 pages. We'll go ahead and we're going to let those dry. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the end of my paintbrush and put it in the red, and that will I can just go ahead and get me my little round dots for the center of the holly. Okay, just like that. And okay, it's like, which way do we go? Here, let's open this up. Okay, so we have our paper that we had started, and another one of my favorite things to do, especially out of book pages, is I like to make little pockets. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fold this over. Okay, so we're going to fold this over. And we are going to put glue on these 2 edges. Let's go ahead and fold this over so that the fold is ready. it's ready. And I'm going to go ahead and put glue. You gotta be careful here. Okay, we're going to put glue down here. And fold that over, and that will close up the bottom there. And then we're going to come along here at this edge and at this edge, and then come across here. Now, one of the things that you can do here is you can go ahead and, well, let's go ahead. Actually, we'll make this the back of our pocket. We'll do a second one, okay? I'll do another one of these. Okay, so there I now have a pocket. I love these. This is one of my favorite things to make. And then I can go ahead and just cut that down. But you can make this, you don't even have to add your paint. Now, we are painting. Might as well, right? And so I think on this one, we'll go ahead and grab some of the paint. We're going to need more. We'll paint a little wreath. Let's come back in and get some more dark. Okay. And you know what? We could have done light first. We don't have as much contrast with this color as we do with the green, like citron or something like that, that has the really great color to it. For this one, we'll come in and we'll do our 3 berries randomly around it. And I could use a smaller brush end as well. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to take this fine one here, and I'm going to go ahead and paint a bow. So I'm going to start down here and come up. Start down here and come up. And that will give me my tails. I think I need them just a little bit thicker. It's actually easier to have your bow made before you. Whoop! I put my finger in the berries there. There, and grab this, and there. Okay, so we've added one thing. We've added paint, and then next we're going to add our fingernail polish that has our gold. That's one of my 15 items. And that's part of what I like to do with this whenever I do this paint technique. And like I said, that other green, you can check out the Christmas in July from this year. And I did paint. I did do a painting the holly video. Okay, so let's come here. We'll just go ahead and add. And I like this because it looks vintage to me when you add the glitter, because a lot of vintage stuff had glitter on it. Because I have postcards from the early 1900s where they put glitter on the postcard. The person did, I think. I think it was the person sending it. It might have been part of the postcard, but I think the person sending it. Okay. So we have our little pocket ready. And we'll be able to put something in there. Now you can make these pockets and make them bigger, and you can fold, you know, have them be like putting a bag in the journal. Like if we made a long pocket, and it could go in the journal like this, or this can go onto a page like that, just be glued onto a page. And of course, if the orientation was to the side, you can do it to the side. And when you do it to this, well, either way, you can go ahead and glue the pocket on like this and still have things that go in like that. Okay, so that is painting. So we need to add a couple other things. I think adding this washi tape will be really fun. Okay. And you could add bling to make it like little balls or whatever. I'm just going to add a little bit of bling down here at the bottom. And bling at the bottom. For the dot, dot, dot. Very simple. Very, very simple page. Okay. If you're here for the premiere, I'm waving. Hi. And say hello to Chip. Hi, Chip. He just woke up. I'm so glad you've joined us today. If this is your first time at a Dear Julie Julie premiere, just know this is a pre-recorded video, but we do get to have a live chat. And you can join us in that chat if you push that live chat button right down there. And come on in and say hello so that we can welcome you. Remember, we do this every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. It gives us a chance to keep in touch while we are getting inspired, getting ideas, and a lot of the time we are going over the elements for the monthly challenge. Yes, we have a challenge here each month on the Dear Julie Julie channel, and we'd love to have you join us. So don't forget, we also have our Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. That's where we're able to keep in touch a little more. You're able to post your projects and things in that group, and it is a great way for us to keep in touch. So let's get back to our program. So we've used paint to cover the letters, okay, and then paint to add our wreath, some washi tape, and some bling. So very, very simple. You can just use your 3 items just like that. Okay, so for this one, I am again going to add some washi tape. I like the way the washi tape looks with the holly, actually. What do you think? Do you like the washi tape with the holly? Have you done the holly painting in any of your projects? I just think it's a really fun way to add some color. Okay, so I have a little box that just has a few of the things that we had. Let me see. I think we had. We need to add our other item. Okay, so we have some of the words. And I'm just going to add that. It says, "May you and yours be glad and gay and have a glorious Christmas day." That's from one of the, from out of the digital. Santa and Mrs. Claus digital from the Dear Julie Etsy shop. Speaking of digital, I am working on the digital for Wednesday's party. So if you finished your November journal, make sure that you are watching the watching the October group. And if you used a Dear Julie digital in your journal for the October challenge, and you finished and did it on time and everything, you'll get early invite into the group. So make sure you have posted in the post that says you used a Dear Julie. Okay, so there's our paint, our washi, and our words. And this time we'll go ahead and we'll add another bling. Bling, bling. Okay, I love it. So we have a pocket and a page. And so okay, so here what we can do is we need to make it be something different. Okay, so we have the corner down there. I'm going to go ahead and I've folded this. We'll go ahead and cut this right down here. And we'll turn this into a little tag flip thing. You know what? Let's actually make it look like a tag. So we're going to cut this edge and then flip it over and use that same edge as a template to cut this side, and you have an even, or sort of even, thing going on there. And I'm going to go ahead and add our washi right here. I hope you can see this. We're on the iPad today. I believe that this mark, if I stay above that mark, you should be able to see everything I'm doing. Okay, we'll just go like that, cut that down, and then we'll take our stapler and we'll just staple right there. Okay. We have a little bit of, well, we'll go ahead and clean up this edge. Okay. I was okay with the messy edge because it gave me a little more room. Okay, so that gives us this little flip tag thing here. I love it. And then we need to go ahead and decorate it just a little bit. So let's go ahead And from our box, we have, I'm going to put that on there. It does need some glue because it's been hanging around. So we're going to put some glue on it. Just a little bit of glue. And we'll go ahead and put it across. Okay, so this is one of the stickers from the sticker sheet that's part of my 15. Okay, there's that. And I'm like, you know what? I don't like the to from. It's bothering me. Okay. So there's that. And let's see. This is what I have without going and getting into, oh, it's Santa. I like Santa. He's saying shh. Okay, we'll be quiet. We won't tell anybody that he's here and he's going down the chimney. Okay, so we'll put him right up here at the top. This also is from one of the gift tag sticker sheet, or from the gift, yeah, there was 2 gift tag sticker sheets in this little box. I'm going to go ahead and put this edge up at the side and have it touching that, so all my things are touching. Okay. And then one more thing, let's go ahead and we're going to write with our paint. Okay. Okay. So you'll see I'm going to put my brush in each time and come up. And this just takes practice, okay? Start. Start at the top and go down. We'll go ahead and rush right through this. Okay, so there you go. We made a pocket out of our book page. We made a page out of our book page. And today we made a little, this could be the good list, the nice list right here. Because you better be good, for goodness sake. So, and then we've also used our paints in a variety of ways, added our fingernail polish and our bling and our washi tape, and there you go. So using some of my 15 items, my favorite things, we have used our book pages. We are getting close to having all of the elements done. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are making a journal for the November My Favorite Things Junk Journal Challenge, make sure that you are in the group. The details to the video for this challenge will be in the description box down below. We'd love to have you join us. Remember the party for the October, those of you that finished your October challenge journals, the party is Wednesday, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and you need to be in the group to get your invitation. So in the October challenge group, you'll get your invitation in there to go to the newly formed group for the October VIP. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to get to do that. So if you want to be invited to a VIP, a virtual internet party, make sure that you join the November challenge, finish your challenge, and we'd love to have you in December for our party. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the July Christmas in July playlist right up here, and I will add a Christmas embellishment video where I've done the painting over here. I also added the little tiny shopping bag video in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group, so you can get the link for that one there. It's a lot of fun to make those as well. And thank you all for being here. Find something to celebrate every day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.